once something wonderful has happened. When something wonderful, we say, oh, masha Allah. Maybe someone is able to, maybe you build a new house, maybe it's a good performance, you have done something wonderful. When something wonderful is done, we said, masha Allah, which means it wouldn't have happened if not for Allah's will.
Thank you, Imam.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Now.
Yeah, I have a quick question regarding Zakatul Fitri. In a family of 4, or let's say family of 5, if the husband offers Zakatul Fitri for the wife and the children, does the wife have to do the same thing for the husband and the children too?
I join you. One question.
Okay. The question is, the husband offers Zakatul Fitri as the head of the household, or let's say a family of 4. As we said, each family is supposed to pay, like, per head is $15. So for a family of 4, that's 15 in 4 places. Does the wife have to do the same thing for the husband and the children too?
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum. I think
We lost Imam.
Now, so I think we lost Imam. So inshallah, we'll ask, while we try to get Imam back on the platform, I will ask our Imam Agbola to please answer the question.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. The question about whether if a husband pays Zakatul Fitr, the wife should also. Zakatul Fitr is paid by the head of household, in this case the man, for each and every dependent in the family. So, for example, if a husband, if a family consists of the husband, the wife, and 4 children, and maybe the husband's mom, who is dependent on him because she's widowed, then he will pay Zakatul Fitr on himself, his wife, his 4 children, and his mother, whom is dependent on him as well. So in that case, it will be paid Zakatul Fitr for 7 people. The wife does not need to pay separately for herself. The husband would pay for her. I hope that answers the question.
Exactly like that.
So Imam Agbola, there's another question in the chat as well. One of our members is asking if it's advisable to go to Hajj this year if the kingdom lifts air travel restriction.
We don't know yet. It all depends on if and when they lift the restrictions and what the situation looks like at that time. We do not know. Nobody knows. Wallahu alam. We really can't say just yet. So we just have to wait and see what happens, inshallah.
Also, another question that one of our sisters asked yesterday was, let's say she's praying, and for some reason she made a mistake in her prayer. Then she wants to correct the prayer. And while she was trying to correct the prayer, she made another mistake on the prayer. How should she correct that prayer?
I think the Imam answered that question yesterday, and you related the answer back as she'll do a badi, which is two sajda. After first terminating the prayer, she prostrates twice. That's the badi, to correct the prayer and then terminate the prayer again. I believe it's the same question as was asked yesterday.
Yes, that is correct. Jazakallah.
Then I see someone also was asking a question related to the first one that the Imam answered about, can MashaAllah be used while making dua for someone? So again, as the Imam explained, MashaAllah is often used as an exclamation, or a term of glorification, which means what Allah has wished. So you don't use it to make dua. It is not something you use to invoke Allah's. It's something you use to praise Allah, to express joy at something that has happened. It's not something you use to as an invocation. If we're making dua, the advice is to make dua without qualification, without saying, "Oh Allah, if you choose, do it for me. If you wish, do it for me." No, you make you make dua and you ask Allah to do it for you. You can of course say, "Oh Allah, do it for me if it is beneficial for me," but not that, "Oh Allah, do it for me if you wish." The Prophet ﷺ has advised us not to pray like that. Rather, we should pray with certainty and expectation. That, "Oh Allah, please do this for me," or "Oh Allah, do this for me if this will benefit me." That is fine to say, but don't say, "Oh Allah, if you wish, do it for me." If you don't want to do it, don't do it. We do not pray that way. That is wrong.
Jazakumullah khairan. May Allah reward you abundantly. And this will conclude our question and answer for tonight. So if we have any other questions, please let us know. Otherwise, we will conclude it.